So rather than going over this process again each time you have a new site, we're actually going to bring together an agentic workflow of AI agents in a range of different steps so that we can repeat this on an ongoing basis. This is a different example. And so what we'll do is we'll create some agents to help us on each of the steps. And we're also going to do a custom prompt dynamic template so you can catch up some key information. Now I've got all the instructions I've put into a file here. I do this every Friday with Flow Engineering on how to actually build agents and put them into an agentic workflow. So what I'm going to do now is go through and create the agents. Actually, I've pre-created these ones. I've got a content strategy specialist, an SEO link building specialist, a local SEO specialist, social media content designer, and a technical SEO specialist as well. And if we look at any of these, they're just like the first one that I built. And can be done in sort of 60 to 90 seconds when you know what you're doing, because the AI is going to write all of that for you, and you can ground it with additional information and knowledge bases and connect it to external tools. We're going to keep it simple for this one. Let's now create the dynamic prompt template, which is going to allow us to capture the information about the URL, the location, the reason for the website, and also who the target audience is. Then have a master prompt under it so you can keep reusing it again in the future. So I've got here as in the instructions that I've sort of started doing. We'll finish them off later. So we'll call this prompt template SEO requirements for new websites. So anything that you build on the left will appear in the preview on the right. The next item is the description. So if you get any of my instructions, if the writing's in purple, you can just copy and paste it in. Then we've got the input field so that we can capture the information. And the first one we'll do is the URL. So we'll put in the label of URL and then the placeholder insert URL. We'll notice that we've got input, text area, number, and drop down for those specific fields. The next one we're just going to actually do inputs. It's a nice and simple one. So we'll add another input field, paste that in. We'll put in the placeholder. And then we've got two more fields to add in. We're going to put in the website purpose so that there's a reason for the website. Change that label. And then I'll just put insert website purpose, and then the final one will be target audience, and then we'll put enter target audience. So we've got the instructions, so we see that here, enter target audience. Next thing is to do the underlying prompt, and we do this so that it's dynamic. So what we're going to do in this one, I don't think I've given enough instructions, so I'll give it some more. So I've got display the following information accurately so that it can be used in a workflow. Actually, that's from old instructions, one sec. Okay, I've put it here based on the new website that is not yet created, and I put URL. So you'll notice that that label, that input, is now appeared as a button here. So I can put that dynamic field in, which is located in, and I'll put in the city, state, country, and has the purpose of, and I put website purpose for the audience, and then I'll put target audience. Please conduct keyword research and create a keyword strategy. And it could be more detailed. I can select the model if I want a specific model for this. And I can add a category, which is really just so that I can find it later on when I've got lots of templates. I'll put marketing. And then you can turn on web browsing so that you can go out and browse the web. And I'm going to share this in the organization. I'll save those changes. And with the changes saved, I'll publish this one. And now the next step from here is to go and create the workflow in the next video.